Good evening, friends. Good evening, sir. Today we are having a very interesting session on some of the practical advanced techniques on boxing, which we have done earlier in school boxing, but today in the form of a counter attack. आज का एक सेशन प्रैक्टिकली बहुत ही इंटरेस्टिंग होने वाला है. जो लास्ट वीक हम लोगों ने कुछ बॉक्सिंग की ड्रिल्स को स्कूल फाइट के अंदर किया था, आज मिस्टर संटियागो उन्हीं टेक्निक्स को प्रैक्टिकली बाउट के दौरान कैसे किसी ना किसी डिफेंस को जिसके अगेंस्ट वो बहुत ही अच्छा सूट करते हैं उसको एक काउंटर अटैक की शेप में डेमोस्ट्रेट करेंगे. नाउ आई वेलकम मिस्टर संटियागो, आवर हाई परफॉर्मेंस डायरेक्टर.
Good afternoon to all. Yes, today we look at the school fight. This is the technical work we do with partner and gloves. It has many different names like technical sparring or school combat, school fight, school boxing, whatever. We will give some demonstrations. First, I will show one presentation. See. Can you see?
Yes.
School fight. Let's see here. I will move this one. School fight is the partner work where the boxers practice different technical and tactical elements in a competition environment. So basically, we are trying to recreate situations from the bout and doing them in training. And from some simple, more technical elements to looking as much as possible as the real bout. It trains the ability to solve a tactical situation, read the opponent's intentions, and improves specific conditioning. So because we are limited to do hard sparring, we cannot do every day. It would be taking many punches to the head. And we need to get more rounds and work on specific situations or specific skills. So all that we include in the school fight concept. Here I will show some examples of technical, tactical topics which I used to work. I used to have around 30 different topics, and this is 20 of the most common. For example, straight punches and defenses. When we start the general preparation, we start from the basics. Straight punches, defense and counters against straight punches. Then maybe uppercuts and defense. And then we add the hooks. We work on long distance. And these subjects, in the beginning, one subject per week, or there may be 2 topics per week. When we are close to competition, we use one topic for maybe 2 to 3 sessions, or some short topic maybe only for 1 session. In the beginning, the topics also more technical, and the closer we come to the competition, they are more free and more tactical. We look at some different types of school fight based on the level of complexity. If we start with the technical skills training, I divide it in 3 levels: basic, intermediate, and complex. And then we have more free work, free school fight with some limits or tactical rules. And number 3, free school fight against specific type of boxer. If we go from the beginning, basic technical skills training, working on basic technical aspects, specific punches or combinations under basic conditions with low intensity. So at base level for young boxers, or in the beginning of the preparation. Wait, somebody's writing here. I need to stop this and disable annotations. Yeah, so where were I lost? Specific punches or combination under basic conditions with low intensity. Yes, so I had to start from basic and slowly progressing. So we start with intensity low, make sure that we concentrate on the technical aspects, And as soon as I have the exercise under control, I will always try to improve the speed, improve the intensity. Here is one example. Boxer A throws a jab, boxer B slips to the right and counters with a straight right. And also here, you can hit on the gloves in the beginning, you can hit on the gloves to feel the punch, or you punch to hit and the other one has to defend. Intermediate. So here, take it little more difficult. Here is higher intensity, high intensity actions, but still with small possibilities to improvise. For example, boxer A throws 1-2, the jab and straight right. Boxer B takes a step back and counters 1-2 and left uppercut to the body. So here, boom, we put more emphasis on the intensity, more looking like a situation of the bout, but still very limited. There's no possibilities to improvise. I know my opponent will throw the 1-2, and he knows I will take a step back and counter with 1-2 and left uppercut to the body. Another example, boxer A attacks 1-2, I take a step back, counter 1-2 left hook, and the other one does a defense and counters with a free combination. But still, we repeat the same action all the time. That's why there's not much improvisation. And then we take it one step further, more complex conditions to perform the task. We look for high intensity, a greater demand for keeping the distance, distance management, good footwork, and ability to act at the right movement. We will show this in the practical. But the example here, boxer A is offensive. He uses his jab and he hits to connect. Boxer B moves and counters free combination at the right moment. So those three, we work on technical actions during the bout. Now we look at more tactical work of school fight. So in this free school fight with some limits or tactical rules. For example, free work, but only with the lead hand. Or orthodox against southpaw. If we don't have any southpaw, one boxer will turn southpaw and they work free, but once they southpaw half the round and then they change for one round and then change next round. One works offensive and one works defensive. Or both work medium and close distance. Or they work free, but only with 1 or 2 punches. So these are more free tasks. Higher intensity looking like the bout, but we put some limits to it. And another type of school fight is when you work against a specific boxer. So one boxer, he will be a counter puncher. So my opponent is counter puncher, and I have free work. I decide if I want to go offensive, if I also want to try to counter the counter puncher, etc. Or one is, we already told, one is southpaw, the other one stays normal stance. One is tempo boxer, the other one decides how to deal with a tempo boxer, etc. So we have, against a specific type of boxer, we try to put that situation. If I know the opponent or coming opponents in a bout, you can say, okay, one boxer has to try to copy that style. Let's see if we can make this video work. Here is some examples of some school fights with the national team. This first exercise is a little technical. Boxer A attacks with 1-2. Boxer B counters 1-2 uppercut, and boxer A counters with 3 uppercut, the last one to the head, 2 to the body, 1 to the head. Attack. 1, let's see, 1-2, counter and counter. And in between, they work freely with the left, managing the distance, trying to stay active and make it as look as much as possible as the bout. If you look at the left, on the left side, here is another technical exercise. Boxer A throws left, boxer B throws double left, and Boxer A counters double left right. Boxer B counters there. Here we see left, double left right, and counter. Here's one demonstration. Boxer A offensive, Boxer B defensive, working with side steps and pivots. Okay, so different type of school fight we will show in the practical. We will start with some basic technical work, and from there we will progress to some more complex, some more free. I don't know about our stamina, but we'll try to keep intensity up. Okay, so basic exercise. Basic exercise. Work on technical elements. I want to defend and counter against the jab. So he will throw his jab twice. 2 times. The first one I will block. The second one I will counter with the left to the body. So I block with my right. Look, I counter with my left to the body. Block and counter. Direct counter to the body. So I read. Boom. With the first, I read how the jab is coming, and next time I'm prepared, and I will counter. So, okay, it's very basic, but we have to start somewhere. So the same exercise to make it okay, a little more work. We move freely, and when it counts, go, and there. So it's up to us to put the quality on the exercise, any exercise. He can ruin the exercise very, very easily. If he tries to throw my head off with the first jab, it will be impossible for me to block, counter. So we have to work together. So here we go from little slow. And okay, now it wasn't that difficult. Okay, now look, I'm ready. So, and we try to give the exercise a little bit of quality. Okay, so from here, from the very basic exercise, we step up 1 degree of difficulty. Now I will start with the left. He will block, then he will counter left. I slip, counter with my right. So I initiate and I finish. So, next, first, I want to punch in the glove, so I feel the punch. Here, I feel the punch. Now I want him to defend. So now he will go back and block. I will try to do this as fast as possible. So it's something that we can actually use in the bout situation. I will add 1 punch. I'll finish with my lead hand. I start looking slow. Yes, okay. Next time. Faster. Okay, from here, where do we go? Let him counter also. So after he defends 2 punches, he counters with 2 punches. We start slow. I go left. Left, left. 1, 2. 1, 2. Okay. 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 Make it more difficult. I counter 1 more time. 2 punches also. I will start. We start with the left. I split, counter, and counter. Okay. So gradually we stepping up. Left. Okay.
Out. Moving. I'm retired. So we see an exercise where we work on attack and counter. Attack and counter, always in balance. If I am in balance, I'm able to attack again. But I want to highlight the importance of both boxers understand why we're doing this and make it a quality exercise. Because the same exercise, if you only do it randomly, it will not look like boxing. Okay? He may southpaw, so we got some exercise for southpaw. Direct counter. I will throw to left. Now we step down. The difficulty level again. He blocks the first and counters. Yeah. One, there. One. Now I go to the body. Okay, now we know we had one punch. We have the left hook. First, I will take it in the glove so that he can feel actually the hook landing. Knock, down. Now I will block his hook. I will go back and defend. Now we have a little movement. Okay. Same exercise. We try to add some quality to it. Managing the feet, always in balance, back and forth, or side to side, very important. This exercise, I will come with the left, he will block, he comes to double left, and I come double left right, and he will come. Let's go a little bit. Okay, otherwise we will go up of camera. No, this side. Okay. So I come left, right, and he counters. 1, 2, 3. He counted 1, 2, and 3. Yeah. 1, 2. Now we have this movement. 1, 2. And now we have one counter for me. I'm in good position. Let's add one counter from my side. You counter with 2, and I counter with 2 and 3. We start slowly. 1, 1, 2, 4, 3. Okay. Different ways to work attack, defense, balance, positioning, and try to make it look as a real bout situation. But go down, make sure that the exercise is working well, and from there, step up. Another type we said was when we try to work against a specific type of boxer. Yes, please.
Friends, before moving to the real model, what he wanted to explain, मैं उसके बारे में थोड़ी बात करूंगा. First of all, it was explained boxing is just like a chess. Boxing एक ऐसा खेल है जिसके अंदर हर ऑफेंस के लिए डिफेंस है, हर डिफेंस के लिए काउंटर है। मीन्स कभी भी अपने आप को जब रिंग के अंदर है, यू ट्राई टू फाइंड आउट, आपने देखना है कौन से ऑफेंस के साथ कौन सा बेस्ट डिफेंस आप कर सकते हैं। जब तक आप उसके बारे में एंटिसिपेट नहीं करेंगे, आपका जो डिफेंस है वो कामयाब नहीं होगा। देन द सेकंड थिंग, क्वालिटी ऑफ कॉम्बिनेशन। वो डिफेंस तभी सक्सेसफुल रहेगा रियलिस्टिक सिचुएशन के अंदर अगर आपका ओपोनेंट या आपका स्पारिंग पार्टनर उसी क्वालिटी के पंचेस को आपके ऊपर थ्रो कर रहा है। हालांकि ये बोल रहे हैं धीरे धीरे जो क्वालिटी है पंचेस की इंप्रूव होनी चाहिए। पहली स्टेज के अंदर आप थोड़ा स्लो पंचेस मार सकते हैं, बट जैसे जैसे टाइम प्रोग्रेस होते जा रहा है आपको उन पंचेस की क्वालिटी को भी अच्छा करना होगा और अपने जो साथी है, जो पार्टनर है, उसको अपॉर्चुनिटी देना है, आपने चांस देना है वो डिफेंड कर सके। मीन जब एक दूसरे से सीखने के होते हैं, यू हैव टू गिव हिम द अपॉर्चुनिटी आल्सो। बी रियलिस्टिक। डिफेंस वही करने की कोशिश करनी है जो आपके बॉडी स्ट्रक्चर के मुताबिक पॉसिबल है। हाउ ही हैज एक्सप्लेन्ड, वी स्लिप इन कर सकते हैं। ही हैज गिवन 2 वेरिएशन 3 वेरिएशन फॉर द सेम डिफेंस। बट अगर आप सपोज कर लो लंबे हैं तो कैसे आप स्लिप इन करेंगे? यू हैव टू गो स्वे बैक। मीन द चूजिंग ऑफ डिफेंस, कौन सा डिफेंस उस मुताबिक आपने चुनना है, जिन पंचेस के साथ आपने काउंटर अटैक करना है, दे मस्ट बी सूटेबल टू योर बॉडी आल्सो। तीसरा जो है यहाँ पे ये आपकी जो एक्सरसाइज कर रहे हैं इसके अंदर आप अपने बॉक्सर की इंटेलिजेंसी और उसके जो रिफ्लेक्स है उनको बहुत अच्छे तरीके से डेवलप कर सकते हैं। इंटेलिजेंसी मीन जैसे ही आपका ओपोनेंट खड़ा होता है ही एंटीसिपेट्स, भी स्ट्रेट लेफ्ट आने वाली है या स्ट्रेट राइट आने वाली है, उसी के मुताबिक जो डिफेंस आपको बेस्ट सूट करता है उसको आपने अपने दिमाग के अंदर यू हैव टू टेक ए डिसीजन, करेक्ट डिसीजन भी मैं ये डिफेंस करूंगा, मैं स्लिप इन करूंगा या बॉडी के ऊपर जाऊंगा, स्वे बैक करूंगा। जैसे उसने बताया पहली लेफ्ट को ही ओनली ब्लॉक्स, बट सेकंड लेफ्ट के अगेंस्ट क्या करता है, ही गोज विद अ स्लिप एंड गोज विद अ स्ट्रेट राइट एट द body. Then ultimately successful is the one who anticipates the punches. जब हम स्कूल फाइट के अंदर या एडवांस टेक्निक्स के अंदर या अपने काउंटर एक्शन को डेवलप करने की कोशिश करते हैं तो जैसे ही ओपोनेंट कोई भी मूवमेंट कर रहा है उसका आपने पूरा अनुमान लगाने जा रहा है, वेदर ही इज कमिंग विद स्ट्रेट, या वो मेरे को फेंक कर रहा है या वो हुक के साथ आएगा। जितना जल्दी आप उस पंचेस का अंदाजा लगा सकते हैं उतना ही आपका डिफेंस सॉलिड होगा, उतना ही सक्सेसफुल होगा। इन एक्सरसाइजेज के द्वारा हम अपने बॉक्सर का कोऑर्डिनेशन तो डेवलप करना ही करना है और साथ के साथ उसकी इंटेलिजेंसी लेवल का जो आगे चलकर जो स्पारिंग बाउट्स हैं या कंपटीशन बाउट के अंदर इन चीजों का इस्तेमाल कर सके, अपने बॉक्सर की इंटेलिजेंसी को भी ऊपर उठाना है। नाउ दिस वाज फॉर द स्कूल फाइट और द एडवांस टेक्निक्स व्हिच ही वाज यूजिंग फॉर द काउंटर्स। अभी इन्हीं चीजों को ये मॉडल के अगेंस्ट, साउथ का के अगेंस्ट कैसे, काउंटर पंचर के साथ कैसे, रशर के साथ कैसे है, उन्हीं टेक्निकों का अलग अलग तौर पे हम रिंग के अंदर किसी भी एक प्रकार का जो मॉडल है जिसके अंदर बॉक्सर खेलता है उसके अंदर इनका इस्तेमाल करेंगे। नाउ आई विल कॉल मिस्टर संटियागो फॉर द मॉडल बॉक्स।
We'll add 2 more of the technical concept exercise, and then we go to the more tactical. So to do it more fluent, both boxers will work freely with the lead hand, with the left, free left, both boxers. But boxer A, he will attack with 1-2, and I have to counter, start with a single punch. So the work is, we start slowly and get into rhythm. We start slowly, left, but I'm waiting all the time for his 1-2. And from there, I will counter single punch. Start left, free left. So I throw free left, but it's not to kill him. It's to just maintain the distance and paint him, and I want him to throw the 1-2. Single punch. Single punch. Now I will add. I will finish with my left. So now he will counter. I counter with 2. He also will counter with 2. finished? We are not finished. We continue. We make continue all the time. 1, 2, 1, 2, down, left. Now I add one counter. Okay, I anticipated. Now I will add also one counter. So I counter, he counters, I counter also. Oh, getting tired. No, one more. 30 seconds. Left. Left.
Now the next, again in advanced techniques, he has explained about how to play with straight left. पहले अपने ओपोनेंट को चांस देना है, जस्ट ट्राई टू प्ले अपनी रेंज के अंदर रहते हुए लेफ्ट के साथ, लेफ्ट का जो मारना है वो स्कोर करने के लिए नहीं या उसको हार्ड मारने के लिए नहीं, जस्ट उसको एंटिसिपेट करा भी कब वो राइट थ्रो करेगा, क्योंकि ही हैज एंटिसिपेटेड दैट दिस माय पार्टनर और माय ओपोनेंट कम्स विद अ स्ट्रेट राइट, तो उसको अपने लेफ्ट के जाल के अंदर फंसाते हुए जैसे ही वो राइट स्ट्रेट थ्रो करता है वो क्या करेगा, स्लिप आउट हो जाएगा और वहीं से ही विल गो विद ए वेरी फास्ट काउंटर विद स्ट्रेट राइट एंड लेफ्ट टू कट द चेन। मींस अपने ओपोनेंट का कैसे आपने ध्यान बटाना है और अपना जो प्लान आउट किया हुआ काउंटर है उसको कैसे एग्जीक्यूट करना है। नाउ ही हैज प्लान टू अटैक विद ए काउंटर विद स्ट्रेट राइट एंड लेफ्ट हुक, तो लेफ्ट के साथ प्ले करते हुए जैसे ही इसका पार्टनर राइट स्ट्रेट उसको थ्रो करने आता है, he slips out and go with a straight right at chin and left hook at the chin. Thank you. Next exercise.
Okay, we change. Now keeping counter with the right hand. We change the defense. Ducking under. So he will continue with the free left. He will attack with 1-2 hook. And with 1-2 hook, I will try to on this side and then counter. If I cannot do that, I only do defense. Okay, continue with the free left here. I wait for his 1-2 hook. I couldn't go under there, so I only do defense. Far away. Out. Okay, and then we continue. We left. Away. Okay. So then I forced them to try to come in under. Only there I will be able to counter. Otherwise, I don't need the defense. So this way, we as coaches, we can steer the box a little bit where we want and decide how much freedom we give and where we put the limits. In this exercise, the first exercise, we limited to 2 punches. 2 punches, 2 punches, 2 punches. You can give it free if they want to throw 3-4 punches. But sometimes better to start a little less, and from there you build up. Okay, now working against a specific boxer. So we give the boxer A, we give him his task. He's a counter puncher. So he waits for me, and I am free. Maybe I have no problem with him counter, I will attack anyway, or I want to counter the counter, I have to solve some way. So he will be countered. And let's see here, 19. So he has to solve, and I have to solve. I solve his problem, and he has to solve my problem. Now he's a tempo boxer, and I will manage from side to side, not standing still passive, but keeping my feet active. So he has to come forward. I will wait. I will move. I keep him distance to combination, and so on. So we work freely. But he has one task. I have one task. So we try to copy some type of fighting so that we cover some important aspects of the bout. Please.
Now, Mr. Santiago has explained about the beep also. बी बॉक्सिंग की दुनिया में एक बहुत ही मुश्किल जो डिफेंस है, बट बहुत ही फायदेमंद है. जिन बॉक्सर्स की बॉडी मूवमेंट्स बहुत ही फ्लेक्सिबल होते हैं या उनके कोऑर्डिनेशन ज्यादा होता है, वो इसको बहुत ही परफेक्टली तौर पे एग्जीक्यूट कर सकते हैं. नाउ इन दिस फर्स्ट यू हैव टू चूज अगेंस्ट विच पंच, वेदर यू आर गोइंग टू बीव अगेंस्ट स्ट्रेट राइट और लेफ्ट हुक. Now he wanted to execute against left hook. तो सबसे पहले जो आपका उसके अंदर जो डिसीजन होता है, इट हैज टू बी वेरी करेक्ट. अगर आपका डिसीजन थोड़ा सा भी गलत हो जाता है तो आपको फायदे की बजाय नुकसान हो सकता है रिंग के अंदर. तो जैसे ही इसका ओपोनेंट लेफ्ट हुक के साथ आता है तो ये लेफ्ट साइड को अपने वीव करते हुए पहले राइट हुक बॉडी के ऊपर, उसके बाद लेफ्ट एंड राइट हुक दोनों ठुड्डी के ऊपर या चिन के ऊपर अटैक करता है. बीव इसलिए मुश्किल है, इट इज अ कॉम्बिनेशन ऑफ 3 डिफेंसेस, जिसके अंदर स्लिप, डक और मूविंग आउट, ये आप तीनों को कंबाइन करते हुए योर रिफ्लेक्सेस हैज टू बी वेरी शार्प. इसके अंदर आपकी मूवमेंट बहुत ही फास्ट होनी चाहिए. उतना टाइम अगर आपको नहीं मिलता तो आपके डिफेंस फेल होने के चांसेस होते हैं. नाउ स्लोली फ्रॉम द एडवांस काउंटर एक्शन वी आर मूविंग टू द मॉडल्स. पहला मॉडल जिसके ऊपर गए काउंटर अटैकर. काउंटर अटैकर आपको पता ही है, ये वो बॉक्सर होता है जो पहले अटैक नहीं करता, वो वेट करता है भी आप उसके ऊपर अटैक करें और आपके पंचेस को वो अपने डिफेंसेस के द्वारा नलिफाई करते हुए, बेकार करते हुए आपके ऊपर काउंटर कर सके. ऐसे हालात के अंदर मिस्टर सैंटियागो हैज दैट फोर्स द ओपोनेंट टू अटैक, ट्राई टू इरिटेट हिम. अगर आप उसके मुताबिक पहले अटैक करने लगे तो वो उसका फायदा उठाएगा. आप भी उतनी देर पंच मत निकालो जब तक वो पंच नहीं निकाल रहा. यू हैव टू फोर्स हिम, कम फॉर द अटैक, कम फॉर द अटैक बाय गोइंग क्लोजर, जिसके उसको लगे भी शायद वो मेरी रेंज में है, मैं उसको पंच कर सकूं. और दूसरा था टेम्पू. टेम्पू का जैसे टेम्पू बॉक्सर आपने देखा, जो फ्रेजियर या दो बॉक्सर अपनी मीडियम और क्लोजर रेंज के अंदर आपके साथ रहना चाहते हैं, उनके पास स्पीड इंडोरेंस और स्पीड बहुत ज्यादा होती है, वो आपके ऊपर ही ऊपर आते जाते हैं. अगर आप पीछे पीछे मूव करते जाएंगे और थोड़ी देर बाद वो आपको रस्सों के ऊपर लेके, उनके अगेंस्ट जो बेस्ट डिफेंस है दैट मूविंग टू द साइड. जैसे ही वो होता है कभी लेफ्ट साइड को मूव करते हुए, यू कैन काउंटर विद द लेफ्ट हुक एंड राइट, और कई दफा क्या होता है उसके राइट को मिस करते हुए यू आर मूविंग टू द राइट. तो जो रशर बॉक्सर है, टेम्पू बॉक्सर है, उसके अगेंस्ट दोनों ही जो बेस्ट डिफेंस है दैट इज साइड स्टेपिंग या सर्कलिंग टू द लेफ्ट और सर्कलिंग टू द राइट. आपने अपने ओपोनेंट के अटैक्स को मिस करते हुए, उसका जो पहला पंच है उसको मिस करते हुए लेफ्ट साइड को साइड स्टेप लिया और वहां से ही आपने काउंटर कर दिया. अगर वो राइट मारता है, राइट के अगेंस्ट आप राइट साइड को राइट स्टेप लिया, या सर्कलिंग टू द राइट किया और वहीं से ही आपने अपने ओपोनेंट को काउंटर अटैक किया. नाउ वी विल गो वन स्टेप फर्दर टू द डिफरेंट मॉडल.
These are some examples of ways of working. There are many. Every coach has also their own things to way of work. And what I want to put emphasis on, we go from simple to complex. Start with something more easy, and from there you build up. Also in one exercise, start from slow and then go to fast. Problem is when you start slow and you keep it slow, then there will be not much quality. Some exercise you can alternate. Boxer 8 and change, alternating. Other exercises you work one full round and then change, or one half round and then change. Also in one training session, we used to, maybe in the general preparation period, we do more rounds, 8 to 9 rounds, little more technical, 2, 3, 4 technical rounds, and then one more free. Then in a more competition period, 6 to 8 rounds little more free, and then closer to the competition, maybe only 4 or 5 rounds, and work very free, but with less power. So we keep up the intensity, more working on the tactical things, and not so much on technical skills or single punches. Maybe 1 warm-up round, and then from there, more freely. Same with the punching on gloves. I can say, okay, the first 2, 3 combinations you can take on the gloves, just so I can feel my punch. But after that, try to make it more specific, looking like a bout. Or if we do in the beginning, maybe 1 or 2 rounds easy, and from there we do it more freely, technical sparring. Okay, we got some questions. If you have questions, you put them here in the chat. We'll try to answer some questions. Ronald, on this drills, practice offense or defense? Good. We practice both. Boxing is about offense and defense, attack and counter attack. So I have, if I attack, I have to be ready for when my opponent counters, and I will counter. Maybe he will counter, and then I will step out, or I come back with another counter. Of course, it's difficult to make an exercise back and forth. So we start, one attacks, the other one counters. Then maybe we add one more. We add a little complexity to it. So you have to balance depending on the level of your boxers, and depending also where you consider you can have maintain the quality of the exercise. Is it good to perform 2 defenses on single punch? 2 defenses on single punch. I don't know if you mean 2 separate defenses or 2 combined defenses. For example, I can, there comes 1 hook, I can do weaving and step to the side. That's, I would combine 2 different defenses. Who is this? Jitender, if we can unmute, what's the name? Rupinder. Then we will, wait, I can do it from here. Rupinder, I will unmute you. You please explain. Rupinder? Rupinder? Okay. I will mute. We continue. Next question. Is it not good, Bhaskar, is it not good that we finish our combination, attack or counter attack, with last punch always be straight? No bend arm punch, because after attack we have to be away from opponent and we can get chance to counter or be in safe zone. Thank you. No, it's not that easy. It's not that easy to say we have always to finish with straight. If I am Mike Tyson and I want to go in, boom, with a hook, I don't have to finish with a straight. If I am Canelo and boom, want to go to the body, I don't have to finish with a straight. So you cannot just say have to finish with a straight. It's good. Is it good? Yes. Yes. Is it good? Bam, bam, bam. That's why I say when we finish the exercise, boom, 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 that, controlling with the left. This marks the distance. Doesn't have to be straight. Boom, long hook. Boom. This marks the distance. But you cannot say always. Sometimes, if I put more power on one punch, maybe it's difficult to go back with a straight. So it's not wrong, but you cannot say you always have to finish with a straight. What is the difference between school fight and controlled sparring? Good question. I said in the beginning, these have many names. In different countries, they use different names. Controlled sparring, technical sparring, school fight, school combat, and so many names. So it's difficult to say what is right and what is wrong. In our camp, we call all these, we call school fight. But I said, I put the 5 different levels. 3 of them working on technical from basic to more complex, and 2 working on more free tactical work. But all these you can call school fight or controlled sparring. If a boxer very agile, having good body movement, oh wait, but taller than opponent, is weaving advisable in this scenario? If boxer very agile, having good body movement, but taller than opponent, is yes. So if I am taller than my opponent, opportunities to weave under will probably be less, but maybe he comes with one of these. Yes, boom. I can weave under, because the shorter, he will also maybe look for this, and I cannot stay tall here. So even the tall boxer can weave under at some opportunity. Definitely, I can also lean back or use my feet or other defenses, but you have to be prepared. Even the tall boxers someday will fight equally tall or even taller. So we have to train on all these situations. And again, like I said, the shorter boxer sometimes will try desperately to look for the taller boxer. So in that situation, it can be possible to come in under. Yes, I said that. How to improve our anticipation. I say this type of exercise or your own exercises. I have to learn to recognize the situation. So opponent attacks with 1-2, 1-1-2, 1-2 hook, whatever. I have to get used to this situation and repetition, and go from simple to more complex situations. And in the end, free sparring, and in the end, competition against many different boxers. So there is so many. The important thing to understand is that these simple exercises, we have to build on them, to take them to the next level, and from them build to them to take it to the next level. And it has to follow. It has to follow. Otherwise, we're just working randomly on things that are not useful in the actual bout. Paramjit, short boxer with knockout boxer. How to play attacking? Short boxer with knockout. Is it against knockout boxer? Paramjit, I will unmute you. Let's see if we can understand your question. Unmute. Hey, it doesn't unmute. Sorry. Paramjit, explain again in the chat. What do you mean? Against knockout boxer? Short boxer against knockout boxer? Now, Paramjit.
Hello, sir.
Yes. Please explain your question.
May I explain for the Hindi?
Yeah.
Paramjit.
Good evening, sir. I'm Paramjit, sir.
Good evening. Good evening.
बॉक्सर्स और ओपोनेंट अपना जो नॉकआउट बॉक्सर्स है उससे वे अटैकिंग के साथ डिफेंस कैसे करेंगे?
आप पहले तो बोले आप छोटे साइज के हैं, आपका जो ओपोनेंट है हार्ड हिटर है
जी है।
नॉकआउट बॉक्सर, नॉकआउट हार्ड हिटर बोलते हैं जो एक्सप्लोसिव पंचर है, उसके साथ he wanted to know that you are a small right? And your opponent is an explosive puncher or hard hitter. How I have to defend his punch?
You mean in like in school fight, or you mean in general?
Yeah, school fight.
In school fight. And yeah, so basically one comes with 1 or 2 pam attacking punches, like a knockout boxer, and the other, the short, let him work freely and see how he copes with the situation. So Kima. So he's a knockout boxer. Let's say the knockout boxer will come with 1 or 2 hard punches, boom, boom, here, boom, boom, like this only.
and
Yes.
I will have to deal with it. So I am short. So he comes with 1, 2 punches here, boom, boom, boom. So I would go with speed and try to keep the intensity up so that he doesn't unload boom, boom on his explosive punches. But you can give him freedom to see how he solves.
परमजीत, मैं यहाँ एक आपको उदाहरण के साथ बताना चाहता हूँ. आई थिंक सभी लोगों को नाम पता होगा सोनी लिस्टन का.
Yeah.
सोनी लिस्टन बॉक्सिंग की दुनिया के अंदर एक बहुत ही हार्ड पंचर माना जाता था, जहाँ जिसको तो लोग जहां तक बोलते थे दैट ही कैन किल ए बुल. जब पहला बाउट उसका साथ मोहम्मद अली के साथ हुआ, एट द टाइम ही वाज कैश क्ले. कोई भी आदमी उसको रिकमेंड नहीं करता था भी ये उसके साथ खेल पड़ेगा. नाउ आपका काम है बॉक्सिंग बाउट के दौरान, जैसे अभी संटियागो ने बताया, जो हार्ड हिट है वो आएगा. अगर आप उसके पंचेस को बार बार मिस कर देते हैं, यू कम इन रेंज गो आउट, कम इन रेंज गो आउट, वो थोड़ा इरिटेट हो जाता है. इरिटेट होने के बाद वो और ब्लाइंड आएगा. ऐसे जैसे वो इरिटेट होते जा रहा है और उसके पंच मिस होते जाते हैं, ही लूजेस 2 बजे. उसका दिमागी तौर पे बैलेंस, जो हार्ड हिटर होता है, कॉन्फिडेंस लूज करते जा रहा है कि मैं उसको इतनी ताकत से मारा था, मेरा पंच मिस गया. एंड सेकेंडली ही इज हैविंग ए चांस. जैसे जैसे वो थोड़ा ब्लाइंड आता है, इमीडिएटली आई कैन गिव हिम ए मोर काउंटर अटैक. जैसे ऑपोजिट फोर्सेस का क्लैश होता है, वो फोर्स के साथ आ रहा है, उसका थोड़ा सा भी राइट उसको और ज्यादा ताकत से लगेगा. एंड इन द सेम वे ही हैज नॉक्ड आउट मोहम्मद अली, सोनी लिस्टन. मोहम्मद अली हैज नॉक्ड सोनी लिस्टन. और इवन आप जितने भी हार्ड हिटर बॉक्सर्स को ले लेंगे, जब तक आप उनके साथ एक मीडियम रेंज के अंदर खेल रहे हैं, तो वो आपको डिस्ट्रॉय करते रहेंगे, जहाँ नुकसान ज्यादा पहुंचाएंगे. अगर आप कंटिन्यूसली रेंज को चेंज करते जा रहे हैं, जहाँ उसको पंचेस टैप करके इरिटेट करते जा रहे हैं, मींस उसके जो कॉन्फिडेंस है, जहाँ उसकी जो बिल है, उसको आपने डिग्री को थोड़ा नीचे लेके आना है, इरिटेट करना है. दैट इज द मेन आइडिया ऑफ द अदर बॉक्सर अगेंस्ट ए स्ट्रॉन्ग.
Okay, thank you so.
एक और क्वेश्चन पूछा था कि ये रविचंद्रन, अटैक इज द बेस्ट डिफेंस. भाई दुनिया के अंदर अलग अलग मॉडल हैं, हर एक मॉडल का अपना स्लोगन है. अगर आप टेक्निकल बॉक्सर्स को देखेंगे, मोहम्मद अली आया, उसने क्या स्लोगन दिया? फ्लोट लाइक ए बटरफ्लाई, स्टिंग लाइक ए बी, डू और डाई, डंक एंड फ्लाई. मीन उसने दूसरी बोला, आई एम सो फास्ट आई कैन हिट एंड आई कैन गो फास्टर इन द बेड देन द लाइट गोज ऑफ. मीन उनको अपने. देन कम जो फ्रेजियर, ही टोल्ड अटैक इज द बेस्ट डिफेंस. उसके पास स्पीड इंडोरेंस और स्पीड और इंडोरेंस का इतना भंडार था. फ्रॉम द फर्स्ट वेल ही कैन कैरी आउट हिज अटैक सक्सेसफुली. उसके पास इतना इंडोरेंस और स्पीड इंडोरेंस का भंडार था, वो 15 के 15 राउंड अपनी उसी एनर्जी के साथ, अपने पंचेस के अंदर, अपने टेम्पो के अंदर इंप्रूवमेंट लाते हुए ओपोनेंट को क्या कर सकता है? हरा सकता है. बट देन केम द जॉर्ज फोरमैन. He told it on the first well, hit hard and hit it so hard until the opponent leaves the bout. Means the strategy they keep on changing. जब आप एक मॉडल को दूसरे मॉडल के साथ मैच करते हैं और अपने आप को उस मॉडल के साथ खेलने के लिए उस पोजीशन के अंदर लेके आते हैं और बेस्ट स्ट्रेटजी बना के उसको हैंडल करने की काबिलियत रखते हैं, तो कोई नहीं लगता दुनिया के अंदर आज तक कोई ऐसा नहीं हुआ मॉडल जो एक दूसरे से बीट ना हुआ हो. Muhammad Ali hara, he lost to Joe Frazier. Joe Frazier lost to George Foreman. Foreman lost to Muhammad Ali. Then came the era of Tyson. He lost to Evander Holyfield. He lost to Douglas. Mean ये चलता रहता है. What जो आदमी अपने मॉडल के अंदर ज्यादा परफेक्शन होती है, उतना ही उसके कामयाब होने के ज्यादा.
One hand play, second boxer play both hands. It's called controlled sparring or school fight. So here I have put everything like school fight. I have not differentiate between school fight and controlled sparring. So this also, one hand against two hands, or leading hand, or one only rear hand on the body, and so on. And we make variant in a round, 15 seconds school fight and 15 seconds of sparring as a part of the specific training. Yes. It depends on the boxers. Can they keep quality? Does it look like boxing? Or they just 15 seconds and then they rest 15 seconds and then they go 15, then maybe it's not so good. If they can keep the quality in the school fight, whatever exercise you're doing, and in the sparring, yes, I would say. If you think it works, then yes. But maybe start with little longer. Maybe start with 1 minute, and then go down. Because many boxers, they don't automatically understand the exercise. They do the exercise without understanding. And if they do this exercise without understanding, probably in the 15-second sparring, they want to kill each other. And in the other 15 seconds, they don't know what they're doing. So then maybe keep it a little longer. And from there, you go shorter. How to play against counterpuncher? As I know, feint attack is the best. Please add your views and experience. Against counterpuncher, it's not automatically that I have to adapt to the counterpuncher. I don't care. So I have my style. So maybe I like attacking, or I like him to counter. I will counter the counter. So yes, feinting is one of the main things to disturb the counter, to not knowing when to counter. So that is the main thing. But another main thing is that not only I have to adapt to my opponent, but I want my opponent adapt to me. One question. One boxer, Harry Belval. Hey, brother. Hey, where it disappeared. One boxer is good in counter and footwork, back movement. Second boxer is small and powerful. What requires skill for second small boxer? One boxer is good in counter, footwork, and back movement, and the second boxer is small and powerful. If I am small and powerful, I want to use that to my advantage. So if the other one is good in foot movement, I have to be equally good. So if he goes in good footwork and counter, boom, boom, he's waiting for me, bam, bam, fast, I have to be equally fast. If I'm powerful but slow, he will da. So I have to activate my feet. So I have to cover the sides, be active. And when I get to my distance, I have to work. If I let him go again, then I'm lost. Variation of punches also, and kill him to the body. He will slow down a little bit. He moves, and he will slow down, and I kill him, maybe. Let's see. Lelo, you have something to add? Well, I'll meet you.
Cosa?
Raffaele, something to add? Qualcosa per
No, va bene le azioni, vanno bene le risposte. Sono d'accordo con Pascal, perché anch'io preferisco dopo un'azione finire sempre col braccio avanti.
No, ma lui ha detto braccio stretto. Braccio stretto. Straight.
No, I don't understand. No.
No.
Però sono d'accordo che quando finisce un'azione bisogna sempre finire col braccio avanti, perché ti permette di stare in difesa.
Yes. Raffaele says he likes to any action, boom, finish with the left. With the left to maintain the distance. Yes, it's yes.
With left, and with right, with sottopaw. Sottopaw is normal.
Yeah. So boom, boom, bam. Finish here. I say, my opinion. Yes, that's why I say when the exercise finish, down, contact directly with the left to keep the distance here, but also to prepare for next attack.
Yes, because
if I have powerful right, like Felix Savon, like Vladimir Klitschko, like Deontay Wilder, I will look for the right
And from here, boom, I will look back, and then
because when you fight in action, okay, Felix Savon, very much boxer, strong with 2 punch. But when you have systematic, only 1-2, 1-2, 1-2 is very bad automatic.
Yeah, absolutely. That's why I say variation. Yes, there is not only one. There is not only I must finish here, I can finish here, I can finish here, I can finish here.
Yes.
Many possibilities. One question. Rajesh, how simultaneous attack is useful against hard hitter, knockout? Simultaneous attack, you mean, yeah, direct counter. Direct counter is very effective, but it's also more risky. So if he's a strong puncher, and he comes with his strong, he's Manny Pacquiao, he comes boom, with this strong hair. Boom, this is risky to cross my punch because maybe I misjudge, boom. So is it effective? Yes, it is effective if I am faster than him. So when he comes there, boom, no problem. Done, whatever. But if I am, let's say in the beginning of the bout, when he's equally fast, then maybe I want a little bit bigger margin. So when he comes, boom, I take a step back and counter, for example, bam, 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 or little to the side. So I first do my defense, though. And from there, when I can read him better, then I go for boom, boom, more direct counter. But against a strong hitter, in the beginning of the bout, when he's fresh and strong and explosive, maybe little more margin, little more panorama to be able to react. Generally speaking. But as soon as I can read good, yes, I shorten my movements. Request to demonstrate the parry and counter-attack variation. Okay, let's see if I understand what you mean. He throws, look, this, he jabs here, boom, I parry down, counter there, so boom, boom. There are many, but especially here, southpaw against orthodox. We have this battle with the lead hand, and we cross here. So if I can, look. If you have seen Vladimir Klitschko used to push down, but small movements, because otherwise he feints me. I go down here, go down there. So small movements, but yes, we count down. Over there against the southpaw. Okay, I think we got one more question. Okay, last question. Have some? No, I think I have, 20 new messages. Let's see. Okay, next time. Tomorrow we have a strength and conditioning session. We have Mr. Dan from IIS. He will hold the session, and I will also explain a little bit how we work in the national team. So next few sessions we'll have strength and conditioning and training planning as well. Mr. Sacchetti, are you there? I don't. Okay. Yeah, I think it's Sacchetti.
Yes, I'm here. So let me. So we have now. 40.
I don't see you. Yeah.
Why can't you see me?
Yeah, I just to find out again next week when we talk about training planning, I will show also a little bit more how we can work with the school fight. Basically, it's the exercises. There are 1,000. Think about what is you want to achieve. What is your topic? Okay, I want to work on long distance. I want to work on counter punches. I want to work on the hooks. I want to work on a direct counter against the southpaw or whatever. And from there, you build exercises that you think are useful, starting from something simple to something more complex, and then let them work freely. So this little mix between something that you steer it wherever you want, and then you have to give freedom to the boxers. Okay, thank you.
So at the end, I would like to thank everyone for participating in this program. Special thanks to Mr. Niva, Mr. T.L. Gupta, and Mr. Khimanand Belwal, Mr. Jitender, and all other people associated, including Dr. Amol, Umesh, video analysts, and all other people associated with this. So thank you all for joining this. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Mhm.